People, the purple butterfly here. Otherwise known as People 7 on Twitter and YouTube. People elsewhere on the internet. And my blog is located purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And my Brazilian knots, I flat-ironed them. And I'm getting ready to go to bed, so I'm going to show you maintenance on that. When it's in its curly stage, you can just stick it in 2 braids or, you know, twist or whatever you generally do with your regular hair and take it loose in the morning and brush it out. But when it's flat iron, things are a little bit differently. In fact, I didn't do this last night and half the front, you know, kind of sweated out and started reverting back to curly. So I had to flat iron it again. But anyway, as I was wrapping my hair, it occurred to me maybe somebody else might need to know how to do this. So that being said, I'm going to take the wrapper loose, which is all you would do in the morning. I know that looks skip, didn't it? But first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a part, preferably at an angle. You're going to take a brush, preferably a looper brush, because it's the best brush for your scalp and for this technique. And also, if you happen to have natural hair with sensitive scalp issues, or if you're tender-headed, looper brush will not tangle your hair. It will not abrade your scalp. It massages your scalp. And look, it looks like that. Isn't that fun? Nothing to scratch your scalp. These are little nylon loops. No little bristles. Emits longer bristles, which does not even snag your hair. This doesn't even snag your hair. But anyway, you're going to start brushing the hair in a big old circle. Your head is the roller. So instead of rolling your hair up, you're brushing it around in a big old circle. Okay, this part here that came out, you want to make sure it's brushed too, because otherwise you'll have that frizzy effect going on. Some people I know will wrap their hair, take the part in the middle, put a roller around it, so that way it's all going in a congruent manner. But you just keep doing that until it's smooth. I always go, instead of just going around, I go slightly up too. That way all the hair that would fall down here is going up here. And I keep it around and around until it's as smooth as I want it. Or until I can't feel any more of it coming out. And as you can tell, it stays rather nicely. Now, to make it actually work out, and there should be videos on the internet for how to wrap your hair at night, especially if your hair is longer. You're going to take a rectangular scarf this time. You could actually use a bonnet, but it's tricky to get the bonnet on without having to move the bonnet around a couple of times to get it back into the wrap formation. So what I do instead, I always go like this and wrap the scarf, and then I slide the scarf around. Okay? I hold one end and I start pulling the scarf around a little more. That way, the hair is following that wrap. Okay? The top might actually be out, but that's okay, because with this kind of scarf, you just lift it up over it and tuck it to make sure it's all covered. And you can always turn the entire scarf. Then I just make a little loop bow, and I'm done. And in the morning, you don't just grab this and take it off. No, you're going to pull the loop bow until it comes loose. And then you're going to take this side now and follow the way you wrapped it, which will release the rest of the hair. Ta-da! Then you very gently start from, usually I start right about here where the last of the hair went around, and start calling it down. And that makes for like a page boy type effect. Or if I'm just in a hurry or whatever, I'll give it a shake the way you seen at the start of the video. Then I use the brush to brush it into the hairstyle I want. But that's how you maintain and wrap your hair when it's been flat ironed or straightened in Brazil knots or whatever, and you don't feel like rolling it up, twisting it up, or whatever. Because let's face it, even though it's longer and it's detangled and all that, if you just throw a bonnet on it without doing something, then the hair just bunched up. Now you just had to mat up, and now you got to comb out tangles. Let's be tangle free all the time, shall we? Yay! So this has been People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.